How's it going, everybody? Hope you're all doing well. I am back with another video. Today, it is Your Answer Cannot Be Books Tag. Excuse me. Um, I was tagged by Mindy over at Mindy's Book Journey. So thank you, Mindy. This was I'm looking over at my phone here to do the prompts. Excuse me. It was originally created by the Book Buds. So let's get into this. All right. There are 7 prompts here. Number 1, what is something that you own way too many of other than books? Well, it would have to be movies. Before I moved down here, I had probably thousands upon thousands of movies. This being Saving Private Ryan, I had many copies of this because this is my favorite movie of all time, Saving Private Ryan. So, yeah, up in Minnesota, I had thousands. And that was probably just the actual movies with the case in them. I also had a bunch of those books that when you're you don't have a lot of space, you put them in the sleeves. I had 3 of those, and they were filled. I think those were 300 each. But yeah, for in my free time, I would go up to pawn shops and just because DVDs were I think it was they were going out of style back then, and they were you could buy 5 DVDs for $1 or something like that, and I would just collect and collect. And when I moved down here, I was not going to ship thousands. I'm serious. I probably had, oh man, I probably had 2,500 movies, DVDs and Blu-rays. Now I'll have to show them one of these times, maybe for my next live or something. Which maybe I'm thinking maybe I'll go live on Friday before I go to work here, just to show off. I'm thinking video games. I'll show on Friday. Anyway, we're getting off topic, but yeah, right now I only have 1, 2, 3 shelves now, and I basically only kept all the Marvel superhero movies. I got a bunch of steel books over there. I just noticed I'll collect steel books. Like the Star Wars movies I have. And then I got a bunch of TV shows like Walking Dead, Game of Thrones. But yeah, I used to have tons of every dang movie. Holy crap. A lot of money was spent on movies. 2, what is something that you do for fun that's not reading a book? Well, movies. But in particular, I love going to movie theaters. I missed that during 2020 because didn't get out to a lot of movie theaters, but mostly just because there was nothing playing. They were playing Jaws, Lord of the Rings, and stuff like that. I kind of already saw those, so I didn't decide to go to the movie theater for those. I would definitely go to. I have yet to go to a movie theater with Saving Private Ryan. I will. I believe this November. They are going to be showing that, and I might try to sneak away and go to that because I've never seen. You got to see your favorite movie in theaters. So yeah, movie theaters. I'm loving it. I can't wait to go. Spider-Man just dropped. Cannot wait. That's going to be a mess, but it's going to be a fun mess. 3. What is something special or important on your nightstand that's not a book? Well, okay, so. When I was a kid, how old was I? I was in high school, I know that. And I'm a big Minnesota Viking fan. Still am. It pains me to say that I still am, but hopefully they'll do something good before I pass away. Some Minnesota Vikings came up to Duluth, where I lived, and I was able to go there and get a few autographs, but I was also into card collecting, and I got this card in one of my collections, and I was really excited because I knew who this guy was. He's just been inducted into the Hall of Fame. What is that, 2 or 3 years ago or something like that? But he was there, and I was able to bring this card to get him to sign it. This is Carl Eller. If you know who the Purple People Eaters were, they were a defensive line. When was that? The 70s, I believe. I think it was the 70s. I should know that. But I believe it was the 70s, and the Purple People Eaters were a defensive line that just demolished opponents, and he was part of it. So I was able to get his autograph. So that's pretty cool. All right. Next. What's something that you buy at a bookstore other than books? Well, obviously movies, but one particular, I did go to Barnes & Noble because Barnes & Noble had those interactive games, the board games, the RPGs, if you will. And they had a Walking Dead board game and that I bought. And I spent money on it. It was like $50 or something like that. But I had fun playing it. I still have it, but we don't have anyone to play with right now down here. And so board games. And have you seen the prices of movies at Barnes & Noble? It's like $30 for a DVD. It's ridiculous. But board games I bought at a bookstore. 5, what's a fun gift that you received that wasn't a book or a gift card? 4 books. All right. This is probably the coolest thing I own. The coolest thing, especially for me. I am, as you can tell from my favorite movie, I love history. All right. In particular, World War II history is so fascinating to me. I love it. I minored in history in college, but I just loved World War II. And that might be bad to say, but I just fascinating. So my great uncle, I believe it was a great uncle. My great uncle, he was in the war, and they captured some platoon or whatever of Germans, and he pulled off one of the German officers a pistol. I believe it's called a Belgian Browning. I believe. I'm not too familiar with guns. That's not the class of gun stuff like that. Love World War II. Just not into the gun stuff. I wasn't familiar with too much about that. But excuse me. So he passed that on to my great grandfather, and my great grandfather gave it to my dad, and now my dad gave it to me. But what's fascinating about this? It still has the holster. And the holster is worth more than the gun itself because these things, they don't last. So I shouldn't be handling this, but I probably wanted to show everyone, I guess. This is the coolest thing that I had. Oh. All right, so there is the gun. What is this? Yeah. Shoot. Browning, yeah. All right. So, but yes, the holster is original holster. But yeah, apparently this is worth more, and I wouldn't even think of selling all this. I would not dream to sell this. This is just too cool. But yeah, so yeah, so that is that gift that I was gifted. And I do wish I wish I knew more about the gun itself and what it like. I think it's a Belgian Browning. It said Browning on the thing, and my dad was saying something about a Belgian Browning for some reason that sticks out. But that might be wrong. I might be wrong. But anyway, so yeah, that is a World War II gun that I was able to get, and it's pretty awesome. I refuse. I will not shoot it just because I wanted to. Because I had some friends like, oh, take it out and shoot it and stuff like that. No, 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 no. I don't want to. I don't want to. I want to just keep it the way it is. Um, but yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. All right. Um, oh yes. What's a YouTube channel that you watch that's not related to books? Well, let me go take a look here because I forgot about this question. A lot of stuff I watch is about books, movies. Um, this is going on a little bit long here. Oh, let's see here. I'm subscribed to SNL. I'll watch their clips. Um, yeah, it's a lot of book channels on YouTube. Trying to find one that it's not books. I'd say yeah, like the NFL. I'll watch that. Oh, okay, okay, the Gaming Lemon. I don't think he uploads a lot anymore, but he was a pretty funny YouTuber. Just doing weird stuff on games, like he'd play games and like have fun commentary and stuff like that. So yeah, there's that. All right, now who to tag? Am I going to be able to find 5 people? Because I saw that she tagged Brad Proctor, so I'll tag him again, I guess. John at Hey Y'all Listen Up. I'll tag you. I don't think you did this. I was looking at through your chat. I don't think you did this. I don't remember watching it, and I don't know if you were tagged yet, but consider yourself tagged. Who else did I have on here? Charles. Charles is Sirbooksage. I love your channel's awesome. I really like your content. Consider yourself tagged. David, he just did his. Never mind, David Wiley. I had you tagged, but I just saw that you did one last night or today. You know what, Jose over at Amazing Worlds, I tag you. I know you said you're not going to do any more of the book tags, but you know what? I'm fulfilling a prompt here, so you're tagged. All right, everybody, have a good one and take care. That was it, I believe. Thanks, Mindy, for tagging me.